Welcome back to First Class English. My name is Miss Jess, and in today's Progressives video, we'll be talking about the future progressive. Let's get started. Progressives, or continuous verbs, show ongoing action with a main verb. This is usually shown with an ing ending, like running, teaching, exercising, or laughing. So the future progressive refers to something that will happen in the future and continue to do so. For example, we'll be eating by the time you arrive. How can we visualize this? This is a verb tense that will happen in the future and continue for an expected length of time. This will be ongoing and sometimes will overlap with another action. To form this tense, we simply need a subject plus will, be, and the present participle, or verb ing. For example, the president will be making a statement later tonight. Or, we will be meeting John at 6 p.m. If you want to make this a question, we simply change the order of the subject and will. For example, will we be meeting John at 6 p.m.? Notice that we've added a question mark at the end of our statement. To make a negative statement, we simply add the word not between will and be. However, it's very common for us to combine will and not. Now our sentence reads, we won't be meeting John at 6 p.m. But wait a minute, why can't we just use the future simple? Let's see how these two grammar tenses compare. Look at these two statements. In the first, we have the modal verb will with its main verb. This is the future simple. In the future progressive, we use the modal verb will with the infinitive be and its main verb with ing. The future simple refers to a single event that will happen in the future. This is usually something we plan to do. The future progressive is something that goes on continuously for an ongoing period of time. But hold on! There are some verbs that we cannot use with the future progressive. Let's first look at the different types of verbs we have. First, we have dynamic verbs. These are actions that can be seen or heard. These are different from stative verbs. These happen internally and show feelings. For example, laugh would be a dynamic verb. Know would be stative. Speak and understand, or sneeze and love. So, if we want to use stative verbs in the future, we must use them with the future simple. The future progressive can only use dynamic verbs. For example, you could say, I will know all the answers for the test, but you could not use the same verb in the future progressive. You would need a dynamic verb like study. Let's look at some practice sentences. Can you find examples of the future progressive? For example, where can you see the future progressive here? Or here? This time next week, we will be flying to Italy. They said they won't be doing that marathon next week. Or, when will they be taking their exams? Great work! You now know how to use the future progressive. Have you subscribed to First Class English? Make sure you do so you can be updated with our newest videos. See you next time!